Playlists are a collection of videos focused on a central topic or theme. They're very helpful for organizing and collecting similar videos into one set. Over on the left-hand side under the library section, I can see where my playlists begin, this AT one. If I show more, you'll see that I have a series of playlists that I've created. So if I click on one of these, it'll show the playlist. You can see that it's a blended learning playlist, and I have a series of videos that I have collected on this topic and put it into there. Now, the easiest way to add something to a playlist is simply to go to YouTube and find a video. So if I search for blended learning, and let's say I wanted this video right here. If I click on it,
as homework,
one of the options below is this Add To button. If I click Add To, I see the playlists I currently have. I can select one, so I can select blended learning. And now that's on that playlist. If I click Add To again, I can see that it's there. If I don't have a playlist I want, I can create a new one and start from scratch. Now back in my YouTube channel, that new video would be on my screen. So let's take a look at what we have in our playlist catalog here. So we have our title video, and then we have a collection of videos that have already been added. I also have a share button, and if I click that, I could grab an embed code and paste this, say, in Schoology or on a web page, or I could simply get the link and link it out or send it to somebody. If I click the three dots, I have some other options. So I can add videos directly from my playlist. If I click that, I can do a YouTube search in here, and I can add that video right to my playlist from that point. So then you don't have to constantly be going out and back in again to add new videos. I can add all of the videos on this playlist to a different playlist if I wanted to combine them. Another option is to collaborate. So if I click that choice, I can turn on so that other people can collaborate, and then I can share this link, and anybody with that link could add videos to this playlist. So you can build a community playlist. I can delete the playlist, but then under the playlist settings, I can allow embedding, so I like to have that on so people can embed the playlist. And I can choose to have new ones added to the top of the list. I choose not to do that. I want them in my own particular order. So if I click on the advanced menu, I have some basic features. One is how private is the playlist. Public means anybody can find it. Unlisted means people can't find it, but if I give them a link to my playlist, they can access it. And private means I have to specifically invite somebody with their email address, and then only me and that person can see the playlist. That is the most secure and private setting. Here's the ordering options again. So I've chosen manual. I like to drag and drop them into my own order, but you have any of these other options that you can choose based on date or popularity. This one is kind of handy. You can have new ones added at the top of the list right at this menu as well, just by checking that. Again, I prefer to have that off, but that's up to you. I can allow embedding. Here's the same setting as we saw earlier. And then I can set this as a series of playlists. A series is something that you would continue to add to, and people would keep coming back to that playlist to see the newest one. You can't do that if they're already part of a series somewhere else. Auto add, I actually use a fair amount. You can add a rule, and then you can say any video that I add that has this word in the topic goes into this playlist. So like I have a Schoology playlist, and anything that has Schoology in the topic automatically goes into the Schoology playlist. Collaborate, here's another way to access those collaboration settings that we examined earlier. And then you can deactivate the link if you want to withdraw rights to that playlist. Now you'll notice by digging into some of those menu options, I have been taken to a different screen. And you will notice that in YouTube every once in a while that you get bounced around. So you'll just have to kind of pay attention to the navigation within the screen. But if I wanted to get back to the original view, I could click on YouTube. That takes me home. I can go back to my playlist over here, and then I'm at the same point I was earlier. Now to reorganize manually, I can just simply click and drag and reorder them. If I want to retitle it, I can click this pencil. I can title it. If I want to add a description to my playlist, I can do that with the pencil down here. Finally, you'll see over on the side the 3 dots by each video. If I click that, you'll see you have different options here. So you can save it to a different playlist. You can save to watch later, add it to a queue. You can remove from this playlist. You can sort it from top to bottom. And then you can also choose which video becomes the thumbnail or this central image for your playlist. Playlists can be a really valuable tool for organizing and collecting videos. Check them out.